Angels all around us, in every part of life, guiding us, protecting us with healing love and light. Angels all around us, in every part of life, guiding us, protecting us with healing love and light. Peace, rest easy, there are angels here and now. Peace, rest easy, there are angels here and now. Angels all around us, in every part of life, guiding us, protecting us with healing love and light. Angels all around us, in every part of life, guiding us, protecting us with healing love and light. Peace, rest easy, there are angels here and now. Peace, rest easy, there are angels here and now. Angels all around us, in every part of life, guiding us, protecting us with healing love and light. Peace, rest easy, there are angels here and now. Peace, rest easy, there are angels here and now. Well, good evening, everyone. And welcome to those of you online and those of you in the room. Welcome to Unity North Atlanta and our Wednesday night experience. Every Wednesday night we have a time of oasis, a time to come apart from the world and all of its busyness and craziness, and just exhale. Exhale through meditation, through chanting, through guidance. And yes, there are angels here. There are those in the room, those online, but there are 1,000 energies around us. And we're going to invoke angels this evening. The world that we live in today, you know, if you look at it, you begin to see that there's a sense of isolation. Many of us are having a feeling of loneliness. The judgments and the opinions that seem to be flying around freely have caused a world that has become more divided. Do we know together tonight that we are only one thought or one moment or one meditation away from that restoration and from that peace? And so we invoke in the angels, but we're going to go from two different traditions today. We'll bring in the angels from the Jewish tradition, but we're also going to return to the indigenous people, the people of the earth, they are sometimes called. The people that live close to the earth and understand the power of the elements. And so we will be also invoking in the directions and the elements of our very home, Mother Earth, to partner with the angelic realm. As below and above, we shall be in the center. See, there's no loneliness that can ever exist if we remember that we are never alone. We are not alone because there is multi-dimensional realities all around us. And certainly the earth herself is constantly knocking at the door of our gratitude, knocking at the door of our remembrance. And all of life's creatures, they are our brothers and our sisters. And so we're going to invoke in a lot of energies tonight, and we'll have silence and stillness, several chants. But it's going to be a time of reflection. And so I invite you to join me in that journey by taking a deep, deep cleansing breath. Closing your outer eyes and opening the eyes of your very soul and your heart. And to breathe into that place and to bring all the cares of the world that you might have brought into this moment, bring them with you. We don't try to push them away, but we bring them into the sanctuary of truth. Even in our loneliness, we are not alone. Even in our darkness, we are not alone. And so we acknowledge the presence of the ancestors, the grandparents, the grandmothers, the grandfathers, and all the elements of Mother Earth that join with the angelic realms to be with us as our comfort, as our courage, as our strength, as all that we could desire. Breathe that in and take it into the sanctuary of your heart. And so we invoke the angels through song. Let us begin with invoking the ancestors. From centuries back, all those people whose shoulders we live upon, as the angels lift us up, so do those ancestors beneath us. 5,000 ancestors standing beside me. 5,000 ancestors living inside me. 5,000 ancestors standing beside me. 5,000 ancestors living inside me. Their strength, their courage, their wisdom and power. Their strength, their courage, their wisdom and power. Begin to feel at depth in this time of reflection the great partnership between divine energies and earthly energies, all coming together like a warm blanket, wrapping itself around you and wrapping themselves around any condition that you've brought here this evening into this moment. The ancestors and the angels as one. 5,000 ancestors standing beside me. 5,000 ancestors living inside me. 5,000 ancestors standing beside me. 5,000 ancestors living inside me. Their strength, their courage, their wisdom and power. Their strength, their courage, their wisdom and power. As I sound the bowls and we sit in our first period of silence, feel 5,000 ancestors. Feel 5,000 angels. Feel the entire universe cradling you in its power and its love. We begin our journey with turning our attention to the east. For me, it is this direction. It matters less what direction it might be for you, but that you invite in the ancestors, the grandparents and grandmothers and grandfathers of the East. And in the East, we invoke the energy of the element of air. Here we acknowledge the breath of life. It is the direction of inspiration, which literally means to take in the air. The air is our sister. The grandfathers and grandmothers are close. Bring them into your mind and your awareness through the breath, through the air, that life-giving sustenance. Imagine the birds in the skies twirling and whirling around, like our ideas that spin around our brains, our minds, our consciousness. The east is the place of the rising sun, a new day, a new beginning, a new insight. Allow yourself to invite in these friends, these energies. And in that breath comes the angel Raphael. Raphael is the healer of mind, of body, of soul and spirit. Raphael brings in the information needed through the mind, through the breath, through the air. So whatever challenge you have brought into this moment, let Raphael be your guide. Let the ancestors be your guide to the new insight that you seek. This is a place of fresh start. This is a place of insight. This is a place of intellectual knowing, and the air brings to us all that we need for the ideas necessary to elevate, like the birds, into the heavens with the air and the wind beneath our wings. That which is broken begins to be healed with our attention in the east. Breathe and breathe deeply. All the energies of the east. I begin again, starting fresh, a brand new life. I begin again and give my best to a brand new life. I invite you to let the wind that's filling your lungs, the air that's filling your body, to join me in this affirmation of new beginning, of sunrise, of insight. I begin again, starting fresh, a brand new life. I begin again and give my best to a brand new life. One last time. I begin again, starting fresh, a brand new life. I begin again and give my best to a brand new life. In our next period of reflection, just live with the grandparents of the East, with the energy of air, and with the angel, Raphael. with grateful hearts and grateful minds for that which has been received in the East. Let us turn our attention to the South. And welcome into our hearts and into our minds, and this time, the grandmothers and the grandfathers from the South. It is here that we find the element of fire. Fire is a power of transformation. It is a power of light. It is a power of warmth, and the ancestors bring all these qualities in with them as you welcome them in. In the South, we find the courage and the passion and the excitement necessary to step into that which we are called to be. As new insights in the East are brought on the wings of air, and now the fire flames up from within us to bring us everything we need for the transformation we are called to. And the fire brings with it the angel Michael, a warrior. No power of loss or crisis or darkness can withstand the energy of Michael and the fire that we find in the South. An army of angels and grandparents rush in to meet our courage and our strength. Where once we thought we were alone, we begin to recognize we never were. And a light and a warmth and a power and a strength begin to emerge from us by simply being available and open and receptive to all of the energies found in the South. And love speaks to us there. Love speaks in a still, small voice, yet a powerful and strong and courageous voice. Tonight, in the midst of whatever you've brought into the sanctuary of this container, let love speak to you. And pray with me tonight, love, speak to me, placing a demand upon the angelic realms, the earthly realms. Speak to me, love, and lift my heart and my soul to the heavens. Love, speak to me, and lift my soul much higher. Love, speak to me, and set my heart on fire. One with the energy of fire, let our lives be set ablaze in the warmth of the angel Michael and the grandparents from the South that courageously and bravely rush in to meet any and all needs and desires. Love, speak to me, and lift my soul much higher. Love, speak to me, and set my heart on fire. Pray this with me. Love, speak to me, and lift my soul much higher. Love, speak to me and set my heart on fire. One last time. Love, speak to me and lift my soul much higher. Love, speak to me and set my heart on fire. And so in our next period of silence, we take all of the energies from the east, and now all of the energies with their fire and passion from the south, in a time of integration, reflection, and unity. Fire needs air to breathe. Let fire and air live within us, brought by all the angels and all the grandparents, as love lives within us. And now we turn our attention, bringing the east to south, and we turn our attention to the west. Accompanied with all of the energies that we have partnered with on the journey. And as a collection, we meet the grandparents, the grandmothers, the grandfathers in the West. And we meet the element of water. And we allow it to wash over us, purifying and cleansing us of any feeling of aloneness or isolation. There is no power on earth more potent than water for reaching our destination. And so a great partnership, air, fire, and water embrace us. Water knows only to flow. Let us simply flow in this moment. Water flows when the water is turbulent, and water flows when the water is still. Let us flow with the grandmothers that gently whisper into our ears, "You are home." And the grandfathers that say, "You are never alone." And so the angels, Raphael and Michael, have traveled with us as well. And they meet their partner, the energy of Gabriel, who joins the time of releasing, the time of cleansing, the time of purifying. And Gabriel offers his understanding, his guidance, revealing, communicating all that is necessary to release that which needs to be released into the fire, that which needs to be released into the airs and taken away, and that which needs to flow in. And so I invite you to sit quietly in the stillness with that which you have brought from the east, the south, and now in the west. As you allow the music to simply represent the water of life itself in all its many disguises and forms to simply flow around you. Rest in the space of the waters of Mother Earth, the waters of the angelic realm, the waters of your very existence, and realize you cannot be alone. You are embraced. Feel Raphael right where you are. Feel Michael right where you are. Feel Gabriel right where you are. Each of them brings air, fire, and water. All that you need has always been there. "5,000 ancestors standing beside you. 5,000 ancestors living inside you, their strength, their courage, their wisdom, their power, their breath, their fire, their waters. Bring them all with you as we turn to the fourth cardinal direction. And we turn our attention to the north, and all come with us. And we behold the face of the grandmothers and grandfathers of the north. And they bring with them wisdom, earth wisdom. The soil of all that has ever been, the soil of all that will ever be. It is here that we find stability and grounding as we ground to the very truth of our divine essence. And the earth reminds us that there is not 5,000 of us here. There is only one of us here. And we feel so nurtured, cared for, respected and tended to. Here, integration happens and embodiment happens as we begin to realize that we are air, we are fire, we are water, and we are earth. And we can rest so calm and assured in that place. A place of peace and harmony, of integration, that is held in the arms of the angel Uriel, the fourth angel to join the band. And she brings us the wisdom to slow down. She brings us the wisdom of our true self. She brings with the earth the confidence in knowing who we are as people of the earth. As all these energies converge, a symphony begins to surround us, and the recognition that we are grounded in all of them, as all of them, begins to emerge. No, we have never been alone. We have been the one. Great Spirit, earth, sun, sky, and sea, you are inside and all around me. Join me in this prayer. Great Spirit, earth, sun, sky, and sea, you are inside and all around me. Earth, my body, water, my blood, wind, my breath, fire, my spirit, earth, my body, water, my blood, wind, my breath, fire, my spirit, oh, great Spirit, earth, sun, sky, and sea, you are and all around me. You are inside and all around me. In our final period of silence, and the sounding of the bowls, let us know that all that we have discovered, found, invoked, and integrated is a part of the one and the whole of the cosmos, of the universe, of you. And the final three directions: above, below, and within. Here we find dimension to the other four. Here we, as the center, integrate all directions and give it life, give them life. The grandfathers and grandmothers live within us. Here is a magnificent sphere of love, of fire, of air, of earth, of water, of Raphael, Gabriel, Michael, and Uriel. Here all creation has its being. Above, below, within. In this moment, we feel surrounded by all of it, embraced by all of it. It feels so safe, for there is so much compassion. We feel protected. And most especially, there is no place for feeling alone here, because the entire universe exists within this sphere. All the grandparents, grandmothers, grandfathers, the ancestors, since the beginning of time, join the angelic forces, join the earth and all of her creatures and elements in a great demonstration of family. And so any notion of aloneness that we brought into this container tonight, it's gone. Let it go. For we have not just shared this with all that has been mentioned, but with those that are holding the same energy, those in the room, those on the stream, and those that will watch this weeks and months afterwards. And so we end with our final chant. I am not alone. I am not alone. God is here with me. I am not alone. Sing that with me. I am not alone. I am not alone. God is here with me. I am not alone. I am not alone. I am not alone. God is here with me. I am not alone. I am not alone. I am not alone. God is here with me. One last time. I am not alone. I am not alone. I am not alone. God is here with me. And so we complete our time this evening with grateful hearts for all that have traveled with us. We release the grandparents back into the universe. With our awareness, they are always with us. We release the elements back into the universe with the truth that they have never left us and never will. We release the angels into their expanded state, knowing they are only one thought or feeling away from being home in our heart. Let them always speak to us, and when we feel most alone, bring them back. Aho, Amen. Thank you to the One. Thank you, God. Amen. I want to thank each of you for traveling with me this evening, whether you be online or in the room. We are fellow travelers. We belong to each other, no less than the angels, no less than all of creation. Let us never forget that with all of the turmoil and opinions and judgments that we mentioned at the beginning, we travel together. We belong to each other, to the earth, to God. If this had value to you this evening, whether it be this evening or you're watching it a week from now, I invite you to say thank you, to find a monetary way to say thank you, and to know that it allows us to continue to stream. It allows us to have Wes and Sebastian up in the booth to make sure we can reach you when you're home. It allows us to have a sanctuary with equipment to do all of that. It allows us to have a safe place for those who are in the room to be here and to join together. And so there's many ways you can do that. Text to give, mail a check in, come by the church, but find a way to say thank you and to say, I'm part of this family. I am an angel in the midst of Unity North and all the great work that they are doing. I am an element of gratitude, and that my gratitude be expressed through my donations to this center and to all the great work that we are doing, not only here in Marietta, but across the country now as we reach you wherever you happen to be. I thank you for being here. I want to let you know just a couple of things coming up. The last Wednesday night in September is going to be out in the parking lot. I hope that you will come on down at the parking lot. It's Mystics in the Garden. We're going to celebrate all those throughout history and into the future who have known everything that we've talked about tonight. They live in that energy of oneness. There is no separation. And we're going to celebrate the mystics with poetry, with readings, with chanting, with stillness and silence. The great artists throughout history will be celebrating in the back parking lot. And that's a time for families because there's a whole kids program planned on the same evening. I want to let you know that next week, next Wednesday night, is the opening to the World Day of Prayer. Unity churches all over the whole entire world are holding a place of sacred prayer, knowing, as we have tonight, it is well with our souls. No matter what is up, no matter if the water is in waves or it is still at the bottom of the ocean, all is truly well. We'll be joining our brothers and sisters around the movement to hold this truth. Opening ceremony will be at 7 o'clock to 7:30 next Wednesday night. Michael Burke and Sebastian will be doing a sound journey along with our chaplains. And then Thursday night, Jenny Scott will be doing a closing ceremony. I invite you to show up online or in the room for both of those events. For 24 hours, we're going to have the labyrinth set up in here in our sanctuary with a beautiful altar that our chaplains are going to put out. And I invite you to come on down to Unity North and experience the heart of those angels that we call our chaplains and all that they bring. And then starting in October, we're going to kind of turn things upside down a little bit here on Wednesday night. We're going to go back to an old format with the idea of hopefully getting more people back into the room. And we're going to do Rapping with the Rev again. And that's just a time. We're going to have a meditation from 7 to 7:30. But from 7:30 to about 8:15, it's going to be a dialogue where you bring your questions. I bring my questions, and somehow we talk together, and we figure it all out. Those of you online, you're going to be invited into that. We're hopefully going to see your face up on the screen, but we'll certainly see your questions and your answers as we swap energy in a more interactive way from 7:30 to 8:15. That's going to be starting the first Wednesday night in October, so I hope you will mark your calendars. Right now, I just want to say thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. As you go home to your separate ways, or you just simply turn off your computer, take the angels with you. Take those who have shared this experience with you as you rest tonight in the arms of the angels and in the love of those who are your family. Thanks so much for joining us. I'll go ahead and end as we began. Angels all around us in every part of life, guiding us, protecting us with healing love and light. Angels all around us in every part of life, guiding us, protecting us with healing love and light. Peace, rest easy, there are angels here and now. Peace, rest easy, there are angels here and now. Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining us.